Hi, welcome to the Boerma Instituut. My name is Jacqueline Boerma. I will give a live stream this afternoon together with my colleagues Syl Meijer and Mike Boerma. Mike will be the last one. I am just here to start. I'm using a Mobach pottery container. Thank you very much. Wow, heavy? Yes. It's a Mobach ceramic container, and Mobach is located in Utrecht, and this is made in '94. And I have a very nice bamboo container from IKEA, probably. It was hanging here in the school, that's why it has a loop. And this one has a little bit damaged as well, but I can still use it because I love the colors. And just because Syl is so jealous about this container, she said, you have to use it. So I'm using it. My arrangement is not completely Christmas. It's a little bit reduced. Not as my blouse. My blouse is a little bit overdone and not belonging to the theme. The theme was Meaningful Earth. And that's one of the themes by the Flower Council of Holland next year. And Meaningful Earth means reuse, reduce, recycle, and also, of course, take care of the earth. So I'm reusing this frame. It was a hand-tied bouquet frame before. During the International Master Florist Education with Gregor Lers, one of the students made this frame with the handle, and it was a hand-tied bouquet. I'm using it in the container, and I will use the handle as a base of my frame on the container and on the bamboo container. Then I'll use some water. So it's not me, it's the water that you hear. Yeah. Long of course? With flower food, of course. Yes, of course. That was Sylvia at the background. So this is my frame to start with. Then I have some curly willow. And the curly willow is a bit golden, so it fits to the season. Curly willow is normally used with Easter, but I think it's also very nice in this container, in this arrangement. And I'm going to weave these materials through my frame, and then also the flowers will be stuck in there. And these curly willows, they make the frame inside the container, so everything is a little bit more easy to stick in. And then normally I have a garbage container next to me where I throw it in. I'll just leave it now inside the demonstration table. I have some beautiful rose branches. There you go. See, and these are nice, still and nice and green. And then I can use them to elongate my arrangement. Also weaving them in. And if we're lucky, we will still have some green leaves during the week. So next weekend, actually tomorrow already, we have the Christmas workshops, and on Monday as well. And we also have 2 days hand-tied bouquet, level 2 and 3 next week. And then we will have some Christmas holidays. And in January we start with the professional course, the international one. And the international course starts on January 15th, and it is 4 weeks, so it's 20 lesson days, including 1 day exam. Yeah, it was supposed to be on that one, with this leg on that, and then it can float over my table. And then some longer ones. Yeah, probably this one. Yeah, there. Some of my hair is in the way. Do we have already some questions, Angelica, or is it very quiet in the chat?
Well, not any questions yet, but we have two people saying hello to you. We have Farida Kalim saying hi, Jacqueline.
Nice. Hello, Farida. How are you doing?
And we have Marion Harding saying blouse is lovely, good. The 3 R's.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
3 R's.
Oh, 3 R's.
3 R's. What are those? 3 R's?
Reduce, recycle.
Ah, okay, yes. Yeah. Well, next year I will recycle this blouse for Christmas. Sorry, I didn't understand that immediately. Lost my... there you go. So everything what I put in needs to be in the water. And then I'll use my hydrangea as a base. Probably right there. Underneath. So it fills a bit of the container. Was that moving? Yep. So some chrysanthemums in a brownish color. One of the colors for the theme next year. Also like apricot and like soft tone pinks, which Syl will use in her demonstration in a couple of minutes. And I have some beautiful soft pinks. Well, maybe not soft, but nice color pink, nice tone. And it's called blushing. Blushing? What was that? Blushing Riva. So, beautiful flower from Deco Fresh Roses.
So, question from Marion Harding.
Yeah.
Recycle, reuse, and ... Which was the third one?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Yeah. Redo.
Reduce, reuse,
and recycle. Everybody is saying that here in the same time.
Is that a test?
Yeah, yeah. Well, was it a test about the 3 R's? But no, yeah, it's nice to have a theme. And then I'll also use some conifer. The conifer should go up a little bit. Yeah. I remember that I need to sharpen my knife.
We have someone in the chat saying, hi teacher Jacqueline, I'm Sally.
Hi Sally, nice to see you. Thank you for joining as well. So I was talking about the professional course. It's 4 weeks and we still have some seats available. Oops, sorry. Dropped my knife. I shouldn't have said that I should sharpen it. Maybe it's upset now. And then after the professional course, we will have the advanced course. And then again, we will have the second part of the master course with Gregor. And then we will also have an open house. And we will also have an exposition in the Flower Art Museum in Aalsmeer. So if you are in the neighborhood, please come and join us. for the open house, of course. And next year we have something to celebrate, our 44th anniversary. So that will be in September. I can't really see what I'm doing from the front, so I have to move it a little bit. Yeah, it needs a rose over there. So it gets some color on the base, like that. And then some nice skimmia, some green skimmia from the garden. There. To give a little bit of green accent again on the other side. Maybe that one better go there. Yeah, to give it, oops, don't move too much, because otherwise if you fall, I can't catch you. Then I have some, oh, this morning I already said it, the leaf.
I asked you what the
Yes.
name was, so I don't remember actually.
So beautiful color. Cordata, maybe, was it? So this is a beautiful color that goes in between those other colors and also in the color of the container. So that's why I like to use it here. And then also on the opposite side. So I use a triangle, an unequal triangle in my leaves. And then something there as well. Going upwards a bit, so it has a little bit color there. And then maybe I can still use a longer rose. Let's see, where is that hole, what I see here? Probably here. Correct? I think so, yes. I hear, yeah, at the other side of the room, so it must be right. It's always difficult to see that because in the camera that we have there, it's in the mirror, so it's opposite of what we do. So sometimes it's a little bit difficult to see. Then I have this as well, one more branch to go over it. This can go here, so I make an extra layer on top. And then I have some pine cones. Oops, don't go, don't go. Thank you. And the pine cones are also again a natural element in this arrangement. And it's not really an arrangement that you should move a lot, because everything is just wiggled in between. And I'll have a pine cone over here. And then I have some nice, it was from your garden, Syl, huh? Yeah. This one? It's love in a bag, so.
And it's because of the heart-shaped fruits.
Yeah, it's because of the heart-shaped fruits that are in there. So love in a bag comes on top. You need some love with Christmas in a bag, so you can unveil it.
I'll take my love to go.
You take your love to go. I think I still have some. Yeah, they dropped out of the bucket. There you go. Because I like to have something going towards the back as well. Not too long. Just a little bit of an accent. Don't kill my chrysanthemums. Yep. So this container is made by Mobach, and it belonged to my parents, so I'm reusing it. And then I also have an old container from IKEA, which I reused. Some pine cones, some natural elements. And I also have something that Angelica did not see that yet. But I think it comes from your house, right?
Yes, it did.
This is a sweet potato, and I thought it was so nice and spiky. So I'm using it on the water, not in the water, on the container. So you can still put it in the soil.
You can reuse it.
Yes, reuse it like 2 times. Okay, then I still need a little bit of the skimmia for this part. You don't see it, but I see it, so I think I have a little hole there. Syl, you already have a microphone. So I will just keep going a little bit.
We have Marie Carmen Rubio Sales in the chat saying hello.
Oh wow, that's a very beautiful name. Thank you very much for joining us. So at the back, you can see it like this. So the potato of Angelica's potato is nicely tucked in there. And I'm doing a little bit more of the skimmia here on this side. And next year we also have again some bohemian style courses. It's 2-day courses with Mike or Syl or Irma, and they will do bohemian style arrangements like a hand-tied bouquet, a hairpiece, a table arrangement, and also a vase arrangement. Those are 3 times a year, so next year that will be April, June and August. And we also have a 3 days masterclass with Frédéric Dupré again. Hey, what's that? And we have a 2 days, that's the masterclass with Frédéric will be all about textures. So he's an expert on textures. He makes beautiful work, beautiful detailed work, not like mine here. Much more detailed and very nicely structured. That is 3 days in June. I think it's the 11th, 12th and 13th, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then on Friday the 14th he will give a live stream. And then we also have a 2 days masterclass with Mark Pempling again. So that will be in February. So please join us then if you like to see those masters in action. You're most welcome to do so. I think I will leave the scene. So thank you very much for joining. If there are still some questions, please ask. We will have a little bit time while we change the scenery here. So please do so. So thank you very much and see you next time.
Ooh, so quiet.
Yes, if there are any questions, please ask. Go ahead. We'll just change the materials here, so Syl can be on her way. Syl, you also need to put pumpkin.
No, that's not necessary. I already have. Yes, thank you. And I want
Shall
to
we
have
move this?
this one. It's very heavy.
Yes. Is it in? Yes, it is in.
It is in. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye. Enjoy.
So I'm. Good morning, evening, whatever you, in which place of the world you are. My name is Syl Meijer, and I'm doing the next thing here. I don't have a beautiful Christmas dress like Jacqueline or something, but I have something from Meaningful Earth. I have my necklace here, and that's mammoth bone. So this is rough material that's in the Meaningful Earth. It's from Alaska. So with that, I'm in the team. I have two items. One is the Christmas tree. I made it with the same technique as you use when you wrap guirlande. So you start with wider branches, and then there is in the bottom there is a pin with a bottom, and I put it in this beautiful container from Jacqueline's parents. She has a sort of heaven for flowers here, and this is also a Mobach one reused, and this one is from 1993, I think. Yeah.
83.
Oh, 83. Oh, yeah. This was an older one. 83. Yeah. So I'm very lucky that I can use those beautiful recycle and well, a lot of times used beautiful ceramic containers. I used several materials: branches from the garden, pieces of Gamesiparis, of course the Christmas ornaments. We have some leftovers from the orchids. They used in, well, I don't know which masterclass, but maybe with Frederick or somebody else. It was a leftover. And we have these beautiful roses here. They are also from Deco Fresh, but I forgot the name. Maybe Angelica, you know which variety this is? Well, they have so much stunning varieties of roses, so I can't remember all those names. And the other one that I'm going to use even isn't baptized yet, so it doesn't have a name. Well, the name will be maybe later. But it's a very pretty pinky rose. There are the chrysanthemum in the brown colors. Also in the theme, we have carnations, some berries. Well, a lot of things reused. We have some pieces of wood, all kinds of materials here. So this is one, and now I'm going to do the other one. And in the theme you have different colors. Like Jacqueline already said, you have the orange, soft colors, pink soft colors, brown, like the pine cones. Bless you.
Thank you.
And I also reused a beautiful ceramic scale. It's not from Mobach this time. We talked about what kind of scale this would be, but we didn't know. It was there just in the... Oh, do you know?
I know.
It's from Angelica, I think.
No, it's from Mike's grandmother
Okay.
and grandfather, and it's a fruit bowl.
Oh yeah, because it has holes in
holes,
it.
so
Yeah,
it
well,
can
you can't
breathe.
see it, and it's very heavy. I can't lift it up. So for fruits, yeah, and it's from the grandmother. In there, I had made from pieces of wood from my garden, cut from the birch tree. I made an iron pin in it with screws, and then you have these layers, and I talked about the layers of earth is also in the Meaningful Earth theme. So I use the layers of the wood, and also these layers. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but these are all small layers, this wood. And well, I thought it's beautiful in a theme. So what I also did is reuse the irons I made in a masterclass with Gregor Lesch. And this is iron wires. Yeah. And it was, oh yeah, stop wire. I forgot the name. Stop wire. And
We also call that Gregor wire.
yeah, that's what, normally I call them Gregor wire or German wire. And it's going to be very beautiful, rusted. And at the end, it will disappear. So I often use it for all kinds of materials and wrappings and things. So we have made these flowers, leaves, and the same. This one I use for the leaves to overwind. And then I have the balls. Of course, you can use broken ones. Don't know if you can see it in the camera. I use water in it with flower food, of course, and then fill them up. You can fill them with all kinds of flowers. And in the theme, we have this beautiful rose. Well, I think this one is very pretty. It's well, enormous big rose. You can see it with my hands, and the color is also very stunning.
They are beautiful.
Yeah, they're really beautiful. And so it's a really new variety. It doesn't even have a name yet. So I cut it and then put it in the vases here that I created. Well, make them a little bit shorter.
So we have Marion Harding saying a lovely arrangement, colors, watching in the car, not driving.
Okay, well, hello Marianne. Nice that you are looking at our view, a live view. And good that you stopped the car, because it's not really safe to drive and look at us. Well, I love these roses. So really pretty. You see the stunning colors.
Okay, so one moment, I need to change the battery.
I think the camera is going down. I don't know if you can hear me. I think you can't see me, but I just talked. Something with the camera is something like battery, or you know how it goes. But luckily we have Angelica. She is very handy and always available for helping us out. So you can't see it, but I'm now starting to do. Oh, you can see me? Okay. Well, I can see myself. That's it. So I start with the branches of taxus. It's very beautiful green, especially with Christmas, of course. But all year round, I love the taxus. It's poison. If you have a horse, take care. And also poison, but it's also in a medicine for cancer. So yeah, that's what you have. Sometimes you can't eat it, but well, you can use it. And in the spring in Holland, some garden centers even collect this taxus branches to make the medicine out of it. Well, of course, the garden centers doesn't, but they just collect. So Taxus baccata, if you want to have the Latin name. And it gives a little bit of green touch in the whole thing. Of course, I have the beautiful brown chrysanthemum. Use the little ones, very pretty in the bowls. And you don't need much, just a touch of brown will be okay. And the brown is a color that is in the theme for next year. And you see we have a lot of brown colors in this arrangement. I want to find a hole for my chrysanthemum. Oh, it's here. Oops. So, and to have a little fresh green touch, we do the berries. And of course, if your Christmas ornaments are broke, you can use them as a small vase for an arrangement, of course. So don't throw it away, just reuse it.
So we must say that these are plastic, right?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, it's just that if you have glass ones and it's broken, just be careful that you don't cut yourself.
Yeah. These are plastic and what they say unbreakable, but sometimes they.
Haha, it's not.
And I cut the holes in it. I have to admit that. But of course, if you have broken ones, you can use them as a small bowl to. So I have the berries, and then one of my favorite flowers, of course. And the nice thing about, it's a gloriosa, and the nice thing about gloriosa is that it is a flower that doesn't need much poison in his growing process. They have a little bit of trouble with what we call in Dutch trips. It's a small insect, and but it's very easy to take care of these trips with a predator mite, and it's what a lot of times is used in Holland as a shorter. And these predator mites work very good in the greenhouses.
So it's the same as if you have lice on your trees and you use ladybugs to eat the
Yeah,
lice.
it's the same. It's a very small one. I have these predator mites in my garden. I had them this year in my garden, and I was surprised because I find small lice, and they were completely, sort of like sucked up. And the outside of the lice was still there, but the inside was eaten by the predator mite. So it was,
Interesting.
beautiful and interesting to see how nature works, of course. And so this is a good thing about gloriosa. It looks very, tropical, but it's also in Holland. We also have in Holland growers that are, and now I already have some pollinated by the gloriosas. And I love the shape of this flower and the color, of course, but the shape is, and not many people know, but it's a lily variety. If you hold him, the other way up, not like it grows like that. So the Dutch name is called climbing lily. Well, I don't know how to translate that, and you see the lily and the lily stems and the shape if you fold the leaves up. So you can recognize it as a lily. And it is also a strong flower, same as a lily is. It looks very fragile, but it is a strong flower. So I'm going to be at my yellow. But this one, I want them a little bit smaller. And because I want them a little smaller, I take these last leaves out. So you see, it's a smaller variety now. I don't know if if the grower of these gerbera's is very happy now, but I have such a big roses, and if I also have a very big gerbera, then it will be too much. And these are really big. I'll take another one. It's like what we did when we were a child.
He
Because he loves me, he loves me not, he loves me, he loves me not. Something like that. No, of course he loves me. Well, I hope so. So, and I always like to use this yellow, orange, pinky kind of combination. It's colorful, but not too bright. These soft colors are really pretty. And I know Jacqueline shouldn't use yellow, so I could use, because she doesn't like the yellow color combination. So without any doubt, I could use yellow. Well,
We have Hans Dalleman saying he loves you.
Ah, thank you. Well, now I'm having blushings.
You fit with my roses blushing.
Yeah, well, we had a rose that's blushing Riva, so well, I'm on the place there. Blushy Syl, yeah, so it is. I have a final touch, 2 things. Very fine material. I don't think you can see it. Maybe if I do it here, then.
Talinum, right?
Talinum, it's yeah. What is it? It is a. Yeah, it's from Margenpar. It's they help me in all situations, but that's not what I want to say. I want to say, is it like a flower or a berry? It's sort of in between. But it looks like the knob of a flower, I think. Did I say it right? Yeah. But it also has a sort of kind of berry shape. Very nice and fine material. And just a few as a final touch. Oh, it are seeds, yeah. So we even weren't sure of it. It's also very popular. You see it a lot these last years. And of course, because it's nice material to use. And in the color combination, it's also pretty. And then at the end, a lot of people will say, these are my favorites for Christmas to use. The needles of the pinus and pine. It's the
Pine.
pinus.
Yeah, we call it penis, but it's not like penis
Oh.
is also a
Oh my goodness.
male genitalia.
Well, that's the
so-
Latin name. I can change that. Oh, well, this is my best
Christmas balls and
Christmas.
penis needles.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was. Well, now I'm blushing. Now I really am the blushing Riva. Well, this was the Latin name of this beautiful thing. I'm never going to use this in a live stream, of course, anymore. This is the first and the last time. Well, thank you. I have a good Christmas. I think at home they will remind me of this a few years, I think. Yeah. I'm just without any words now. Also, I think this is everything I used in my arrangement. Hopefully you like it. I love the beautiful roses from Peter from Deco Fresh, and well, I have everybody a very nice Christmas and a very, very good Happy New Year. And I think we're going to change into Mike now, if he's ready. And he really has a stunning arrangement, I think. Very different as what Jacqueline and I had. And well, I give him the space and the time.
So it's very nice. Hans says we will do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Ja. Ja. Ga je hem optillen? Alles?
That's one heavy tree.
Yeah, this is a heavy thing. And I make a little bit of a mess out of here. Take away this arrangement. Mike, it's yours. Oh ja, zo kan het wel vinden.
Thank you. One. Do I want it like this, or do I want it the other way around? Oh, yes.
Vecht aan mij. Vecht aan mij. Ja.
That's all right. Is this all right? I don't know. Does it look silly? No. Well, hello everyone.
A little bit long.
Yeah, it's a little bit long, but that's all right. I'll just go like this. Yeah, good, good. So I just need to grab a couple more things. So I'm sorry for walking. Yeah, thank you for walking away. Just need to see if I have everything. Yep, that's that. That's that.
That looks exciting, Mike.
Is it all right? Am I too loud? No, that's good. All right, so hello everyone. I'm Mike Boerma. For those of you that don't know me yet, oh, there I am. So for those of you that don't know me yet, welcome to the third part of this stream. I have some fun things prepared for you. I have these. Well, what is this actually? So first off, we have some beautiful black bamboo that we got from Gerald. So Gerald, you know him from some of the live streams already if you've watched before. And I have this clay base, and the clay base was inspired by Bart Hassem. He was here a couple of months ago, did a 3-day masterclass. And one of the works had a clay base, and then he had a lot of branches, so it looked kind of different than this one. But yeah, I saw the base structure of that, and I thought, oh, that's cool, I want to do something with that. So, and now, of course, the theme is, what was it again?
Meaningful earth.
Oh yeah, meaningful earth, thank you. I was like, something earth, but that doesn't really sound convincing. So, meaningful earth, very meaningful. Because it's about recycling, so reduce, reuse, recycle. So thank you, Marianne, for hammering that in. I'm reusing some things like the bamboo. It was used in the International Master Florist Education, and I am going to reuse some other materials later. And reducing, so I have these biodegradable foam blocks inside, so it's 91% biodegradable, so I'm reducing 91% of the plastic in this structure. And I stacked the bricks up like you make a brick wall, like the one behind me. And then I cut them to the size, and I put some tonkin sticks inside that are going diagonal so that the structure is structurally sound. And underneath the bricks are the, how do you call them, the Oasis pins, so the pin holders, which also we sell on the Floral Design Supply shop. They're very useful because they have some, they stick very well to any base, like a bowl or a plate, in this case a plate. So that's very useful. And then I have the bamboo, which I also use as tubes. So there's water inside of them. So they are water vessels now as well. And there are some other tubes inside here that are reused and covered in clay to make the look overall natural. I also got inspired by Angelica last month. But also there's this, I think on Instagram, there's this girl, this lovely florist. She makes these bridal bouquets and she puts crystals in them. Yeah, so I think those are really cool. And since part of the Meaningful Earth theme is like mysticism, I thought, well, that fits very well. So this is a beautiful amethyst from Angelica that she used during the master program, because she is in the master program now as well. It's very cool. And I thought, well, it's already here. Crystals would be cool to use. And since this is a clay base, it's going to be very easy to clean the clay off the crystal later. Of course, normally I would adhere this crystal in a way, maybe with some hot glue at the bottom or something, with some pins and wires, or create a wire structure around it so that I can stick it in and it will stay in. But actually after the demonstration, I'll just take a picture quickly and I will remove it quickly, because I don't want anything to happen with it. It would be a pity. So, yeah. Angelica, I see you have a question.
Yeah, Sally says cool design.
Thank you.
And we have Yeti saying, what a well-dressed man.
Hello, Yeti. Thank you for joining us as well. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. I'll go on. Yeah, that's been a while since you've joined us,
It
so
has.
thank you very much. That's fun. I have some other things with me. I'm reusing a lot from the last couple of classes. So let me just gather the materials around me. There are branches that Gregor has used. There is this beautiful plant material from Frederik's garden, which has been here for years, and Angelica's a little bit bummed out that we keep on using it. And
I want to like make them have roots and then plant them so we can.
well, they
like,
have
get
roots
more.
now.
Yes, but if you're gonna cut them, they don't.
I don't know. I'll see. Maybe I don't. Well, I probably have to cut them.
See, told you.
I'm sorry about that.
We
So-
have Tim Bos in the chat.
Oh, hey. Hi, Tim. Thanks for joining. The last live stream of the season. Appreciate it. I have some candles over here, which will also come in handy because, you know, it's not really Christmas, this design, but it will have some Christmas elements because, of course, that's also part of the theme of tonight, or of today, sorry. Yeah. So that's why also I have a bunch of pine cones, like this. And I put those on wire beforehand, and it will be very easy to stick them in through the sides. And I'll do so before, as there's a chance that otherwise some other things will come in the way. So, for example, one can come here. I put them upside down because I think that looks interesting. Like here. And I'm going to group them more or less according to the golden rule. So there will be a bigger group on one side and a smaller group on the other side. So, I just came back yesterday from Czech Republic. I was helping out the team over there again from Whole Floor. Was a lot of fun to do that again. And they have a new shop in Liberec, it's called. It's another place that I've been one time before. It's like a new shop of theirs, and they are looking for ways to create bouquets, different bouquets, but also to just raise the level of the bouquets that they have. So that's why they hired me to train the staff there about color use, but also about flower placement and that sort of thing. So we also do those kind of things on a more or less freelance basis. So if you have a flower shop and you are in need of someone to train the staff, then of course we can do something like that as well. Angelica.
Tim Bos says, Mr. Worldwide.
Thank you. let's see, yeah, that can be here. So we have a shorter distance here and a bigger distance there. And of course on the other side I would repeat some elements as well. Ah, yes, my mother is giving a good tip. If you like to learn hand-tied bouquets and you don't have a team, you can come over to us here in the Netherlands, because of course we teach 2 days classes as well. So we have a level 1 entry-level hand-tied bouquet program that teaches you all the basics that you need to know to create really good quality hand-tied bouquets. So if you're on the fence of becoming a florist, you can come over to our school here in Aalsmeer, and we can teach you all the basics up until the master level. Angelica.
Daniela de Lilo says, Happy Christmas,
hi.
Boerma family.
Hi, thank you very much, Daniela. Nice that you're also in the chat and joining us. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're doing great, actually. Doing okay, that doesn't sound very good, huh? I don't know if I told you, I don't think so, because we were kind of keeping it secret, but Angelica and I finally made an offer on a house in Haarlem, and they accepted the offer. So now we're just waiting for the banker to confirm that we can in fact actually buy this house, and then we're gonna move to Haarlem. So Amsterdamse buurt. We're very happy. It's pretty crazy. So adding a bunch of these grasses. Of course the grasses, they are at the end of their life, but it means that they become nice and brownish and plushy, and that fits in very well, I think, with the theme and the colors. So, and if anyone has any questions about the design, of course, feel free to ask. That's what we're here for. Yeah, well done. Oh, my mother has a question, actually. She's wondering if I'm sticking it in the foam through the clay. Yes, I am, in fact, doing that. I also have tubes, but these grasses, they don't need so much water anymore. So I might as well stick them through, and then otherwise I would need so many tubes, and there's only so much bamboo that I have. So the bamboo serves both the purpose of being a vessel for water for the flowers, but it also serves a decorative purpose to create more of that parallel look in the design. Angelica.
Daniela says, fingers crossed then, would love to have you here in Haarlem.
Thank you very much. Yes, we're really looking forward to that. Thank you. So, again, I'm doing a bigger group on one side as on the other side, which creates more asymmetry. A little bit more area on this side. These grasses, they are already weeks old, I think. So a lot of them are just breaking, but you know, I still want to work with them. What are you guys? Oh, they're still giggling about the penis. Of course. Well, we'll make a callback in the video, and then you never want to hear that again, huh? I'm sorry, but it's always when I talk about the pines, I say penis, or yeah, penis on purpose, so that it doesn't sound like penis. But yeah, I know the feeling, because people are always laughing about it. But you know, such is life. It's the Latin name. It's the real name. Yep. No, exactly. So we are just nice and childish. Angelica.
Work says nice grasses.
Thanks. Bork. Nice. Bork.
Oh, and we have David Sims in the chat saying Merry Christmas to the Boerma family and Sylvia. Wishing
Thank
you
you.
much success in 2024.
Thank you very much, David. Merry Christmas to you too. So this is this dried material are seed pods that we got from the grower Morning Glory. They have all these amazing varieties of botanicals that are really not that common in any case.
This is sage.
Sage.
It
But-
smells amazing.
Yes, it does smell amazing. But a lot of them, they are not so commercially available at the wholesaler. So he has a beautiful salvia as well. Lots of amazing stuff. Yeah. They're closed for the winter stop. So if you had the thought of going there, you can't. February they open up again.
I really want to go there. I
Yes.
want to see what he has.
I think there's quite a bunch of our florist friends also that would love to go. I think next time Frederik is here, we'll also go. Talking about Frederik, we have worked out a program which I think is very interesting for anyone because it's focusing on color and on texture. So there will be a 3-day module all about how to use color and then of course Frederik is very specialized in that. He has a lot of knowledge about color, but he has even more knowledge about texture. So there is a 3-day module about color and a 3-day module about texture. And one is, I believe, in June. Yeah. 11, 12, and 13 of June. And the other one is, I believe, in October. In the beginning of November even. So keep an eye on our website. I highly recommend to join it because you will learn so much. It's really his specialty, and people want to have him teach this all over the world. But yeah, it's never really possible. But in this case, it is. So please have a look on our website soon, and you'll see the program online. Yeah, it will be online in January. Yeah. So I have some plebodium, which I think goes nicely over the crystal. Angelica.
Dennis Langzaat says, looks nice already. Very curious what you're planning with this. And
Thank
I
you.
stopped using the Latin name of mine.
Very good. Oh, we have another. We need. And having said that, immediately the battery died of the of the camera. So of course I'm still here. You can still hear me. Sorry, this happens every now and then. We still have to get an endless battery for this camera. So I'm not gone. I'm really still here. So don't worry. The camera will get the batteries, and a new battery, and we'll soon see each other again. So yes, you are wise, very wise to avoid that in that way. So I will add another plebodium to try and create a little bit more asymmetry. We'll never hear the end of the penis.
So, Mike, there
Yes.
is a problem with my microphone, Tim
Is it?
says,
Oh,
and
please, what
there
kind?
is manual focus on the screen.
Oh, is
And
there?
You're not moving and you're like cut in half.
I'm not moving and I'm cutting half. All right, so I'll just go for some technical solution. Oh, that's very strange. I think what we need to do is capture device. We're just gonna go like this, beep, and then boop, and then we're good again. Yeah. So sometimes you need to refresh the source because it didn't know what happened. So. Because, sorry? Yeah, I wired the plebodium. Yeah, I put the plebodium on a wire in order to extend the length, and then of course it will only last for so long, but that is what it is sometimes. So So how have you been, Dennis?
I don't love Dennis anymore.
Syl is Syl is still saddened about the state of the pines. So there we go. I will add some candles inside. Well, now that I'm looking at this, it's actually a minefield with all these grasses. So I have to think about.
Nice for the color.
It's nice for the color for now. My mom is saying, yeah, you don't have to light them. You can just put them in there. But actually, I can put them in spots where they won't be a hazard. So I'll just put them inside before I put any other flowers in, so that I can keep them in mind while placing them. And then, no, I keep them in mind while placing the flowers. And what I can do is, of course, make my own, how do you call them? I can make my own candle holders, and then I can add them on the sides as well. But for now, I refrained from doing so. But maybe later, I will make some candle holders and I will add them after, and then you'll see the effect that has on the design after the live stream when I make the photos of the designs. So, yes, Angelica.
Dennis says, it's good here, quiet day in the shop, so I'm
Yeah.
just taking a peek in between the customers.
Oh.
You're helping me getting inspired on this dark day.
Well, thank you very much. Yes, a beautiful shop Dennis has in Haarlem, actually, talking about Haarlem. Oh, yes, also. Oh, sorry about that, yeah. Ooh. Oh, mooi anders, yes, of course, all right. There you go. Yes, excuse me. So, we got a shout out. But Syl is still grumbling about the pines. I apologize. So, opa. And one side of the place has more candles than the other side, and that again creates asymmetry. So, and I'll put this candle over here later, but not now, of course, because I don't have that stand. So, then I have this other really cool material, which I will put. Let's see where we create some movement. It could be, for example, there, or it could be on this side. And then in that tube over there. So, there we go. It's kind of not exactly doing what I hoped it would, because then, of course, it's kind of blocking this one. So it just means that I'll move this one out of the way here and have it come to the side. That's the fun thing about having the foam inside. So, yes. Yeah, like that. I'll take this away so that we don't get confused by the color.
Lisa Florista says, hi friends, Merry Christmas.
Oh, hi. Welcome. Good to have you. Hope you're doing well. So, adding some beautiful botanicals. Also reusing them from other pieces of work. You don't see it quite at this angle, but when I put something on the other side, you'll start to notice them more.
That's the alien-looking bromelia, right?
Yes, it is indeed a bromelia. So, there we go. And then I have these awesome roses from DecoFresh, which I can use. So they are let me cheat a little bit. Yeah, they're called Samantha Bridal. I think they fit in very well. With the color scheme. So, there we go. I'm slowly getting hidden in here. So, and again, I can just cheat a little bit, creating a nice rhythm with the roses. Maybe I remove a candle here for later placement somewhere else. I'll add a crystal on the table there later. So, and I'm placing the roses in a way that there comes a rhythm.
Are you actually making a parallel arrangement?
Yes, this design is a parallel arrangement, indeed, parallel design. About 80% of the stems will be crossing, will not be crossing, will be strict, and then about 20% of the design can be crossing, so that you get some contrast and it's not all just straight, and that would be a little bit boring. So we can have some other angles as well. So I'll turn the design around later so that you can see more or less what is happening on this side. So the color of the crystal, bringing it together. And I actually want the rose to be a little bit important in this design, so I'll add some more. Because our friend Peter from DecoFresh, he always helps us out so much. So I would like to show off his beautiful rose varieties. And he was so friendly to, last moment, help us out today as well and bring these gorgeous roses to us. And even fitting exactly in the color scheme, so I could ask for some purples. And then of course they have to play the leading role. Or at least an important role. Did you hear that?
Yep.
That was strange. So, if there are any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. I'm here for you. So, are we going to cross a little bit more? Yeah, I think that will become interesting if I do that. So either it's going to come from this side to that side, or from that side to that side. Which do we like more? I think I like this more. Yeah. But then I need to put it on wire. So if I'll just quickly run out of the frame, unless there's wires here. No, there's not. I'll grab them. 0.9 or 1.0. So because right now it's all very, very strict. It's kind of boring. So adding these. Oh. The clay is very sticky. So I'm adding the wire on it like this. And then maybe an extra one.
Tim Bos says this looks amazing.
Well, thank you very much, Tim. Appreciate it. So, like this. And gonna cross in the front, like so. And then we get a line from one side of the piece to the other side. Maybe not there. Maybe more like this. And then, yep. Yes, that would be good, thank you. And then now, of course, you can see the wire very clearly, but I will be adding some tape around that later so that it's actually quite hidden, or some nice binding wire that is not, so that it's not just technical wire showing that it's actually a decorative element of the design. Yeah, the brown tape like I used on exactly that, or the binding wire. Or clay, yeah. Then some lines going downwards, which is, this is lepismium, if I'm not mistaken. And I think it creates a nice eerie movement, like that. So. Some more hanging lines. I think I just grabbed way too many interesting things that I wanted to use. For I have that issue a lot. And then I add and I add and I add. But sometimes you don't need to have so many elements in your design. And having said that, I won't add too much, but I just want to add some Aringium because they're blue. And then we have some more blue in the design that is not just the candles. So, and I can add them diagonally, so they are growing out of the design of the piece. I really like the way the clay gives so much freedom for placing the materials while still having a lot of visual weight in the design. Let's see. It's hard to see sometimes. So do you know when the next live stream is? Anyone? We planned it already? Yes. This goes over here. Yes, Angelica.
Question from Sally. How to keep these plants hydrated?
So most of the plants, actually, they are now in the bamboo, and in the bamboo there's water. So the so the bamboos, they sometimes you have bamboo on the inside. There is these partitions, sections. And there you can have the water inside, but it can be leaking. So you have to test if the water stays inside. If the water doesn't stay inside, what you can do is take some candle wax or something and wax the inside of the bamboo tube, and then you can put the water in and it won't leak. So that's quite useful actually. And the rest of the design is actually in foam. So they are all the way in the water, and most of those materials, they can dry pretty nicely. So I have, for instance, the Aringium, and the Aringium, they are quite good. They dry nicely actually. Yeah. And then I have the dates for next year, Angelica?
12th of January.
12th of January, okay. Oh, it's me. All right, so the 12th of January, I'll be the person who does the live stream then. So if we're done today and you miss us, you can always come back for then. Angelica.
Bork says great colors.
Thank you.
And Dennis says, I love how every flower has its own space to open up.
Thank you very much. Yes, actually, I really like to look at the areas and and give every individual flowers some space around their head. Sometimes maybe a little bit less than I should, but yeah, definitely important to make them all visible and give them some breathing room. And then the rhythm is important. So dun dun and then dun dun, and then they're closer together and further apart. So just bringing some more blue inside. So dun. Here we have some nice rhythm going. Maybe we will put a rhythm here, a stem over here, so that we have 1 and then so 5, 3 and then 8, for example. And having all of that inside, I think there comes a point that I have to stop adding, because that's always my issue. So I'll remove the materials from the table, and I won't cut these.
Thank you.
So I just brought them here to hang out. And then that is the design. I did say I was going to turn it around, but I think I'll keep it like this, because it's more interesting on the front side, on your side, than it is on the back. So, any further questions? Please feel free. I'm still here for a minute, and then we're going to say our goodbyes and have our little Christmas drink and our group picture, our Christmas picture. So, it always takes a couple of minutes for people to respond. So, let's see, do we have anything other news that we can share? No? Well, maybe for the people living in America, April 8th, I will be teaching the professional design course, the professional Dutch floral design course that we have over here. It will be the first time that it's in America, so this is your chance to study with us. So if you're a person that wants to become a florist, then this program is ideal for you. 2 weeks in April, and then 2 weeks in October. Yeah, October. And other than that, we have the new international professional course here in Holland that starts January 15th. So that's going to be interesting. And for the people that have joined the professional course before, the new advanced course starts the month after, in February 7th. Yes. So yeah, I think that's it for me today. So unless Angelica sees anything, no, all right, then I want to say thank you very much for joining us, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section. That helps us out a lot with these videos, and I would like to say a deep thank you to our Patreons who are supporting us and helping us out making these live streams possible. And yeah. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet, please. It also helps. And if you hit the little bell button, you will see whenever we have a new video coming out or going live. So thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh yeah. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.